Malaysian politics are in a state of flux. Former Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad quit the ruling party last week to protest his predecessor, Abdullah Ahmad Badawi's leadership. So what's next for the nation? Astinda Amin is standing by in Singapore for more. Morning, Astinda.
Hey, Kathy, Malaysia's ruling party has been in turmoil since the opposition captured 5 of the most popular states in the elections in March. Now, let's get some perspective from the man who's said to be gaining from UMNO's political woes and who's been described as a prime minister in waiting. Anwar Ibrahim is Malaysia's opposition leader. Dr. Anwar, good morning and thanks for joining us today. Now, Mahathir's resignation obviously failed to bring Prime Minister Abdullah down. Has Dr. M played his last card?
Well, I think Dr. Mahathir still with some influence among the general Malaysian public, though not as powerful. And his resignation was anticipated to have brought some members of parliament over to him, but that has failed. But notwithstanding that, there has been a major blot on Abdullah's leadership, because here was the president of the former president of the party, who will still wields some influence in the party, has probably exacerbated the crisis, because Abdullah himself is deemed and perceived to be very weak in UMNO.
So how long more do you think Abdullah can hang on to his power?
His main advantage is not his authority or strength, but because he has a very weak deputy and embroiled in too many scandals, complicity in many crimes, and not able to answer serious allegations of corruption. So I think Abdullah is just floating around in the absence of a credible contender to the UMNO leadership.
Now, Dr. Anwar, in the meantime, you've been trying to gain support. You say you have a simple majority. How strong and stable is your position now?
No, we have the numbers. I have said that, and I would like to reiterate. The issue now is to ensure a smooth transition according to the constitutional provisions, and we are not therefore in a rush. Tomorrow or today is the last day of our parliamentary sitting, and the decision taken by Keadilan, DAP and PAS, the coalition partners, is that we follow through the process and ensure that there is absolute guarantee on political stability, on a smooth, peaceful transition, and the focus would be the economy.
But despite having the numbers, in your words, you lost a key member to UMNO, Isa Muhammad Noor, who helped your wife establish your party. That must be a blow for Keadilan and the opposition, isn't it? I mean, he said he's disenchanted with your leadership.
Well, he left the party 2 years ago. He did not participate in the last elections. He wasn't there at the last Congress. So this is just an opportunity for UMNO to revive an old story. You must remember, he left 2 years ago, and therefore why make it an issue now? And we won the elections without him in the last elections. And managed quite an impressive showing during the elections.
Are you disappointed with his move?
No, we had anticipated this. He left the party 2 years ago, so it is and he has been negotiating with the other parties, so I thought this was widely anticipated. Only the local mainstream government controlled media would play this up as a major issue. To ask, it was never an issue. He has attacked the leadership in the party for the last 2 years.
Are you expecting any more defections from your party?
Right now, we have a lot of defections from UMNO to our side, and including members of parliament. I think we will focus on that. But ours is Democratic Party.
You've said before that 30 members have crossed over to your three-party opposition alliance. With no disrespect intended, Dr. Anwar, can you categorically say that you've not paid or offered anyone anything to defect?
Yes. I, in fact, have challenged the government, if they have any iota of evidence that we have offered monetary benefits to any of these members, or even positions then I'm liable to be even charged, and they must be reported to the authorities. But we have stuck to our principle. Yes, they are our friends here in the peninsula were attracted to, because they know there is very little future in the UMNO and there's so much turmoil within the party. Sabah Sarawak has better offers from us on the issue of poverty eradication, issue of royalty, petroleum royalty, representation by these states. These states have been marginalized for far too long, and we have offered them a better, viable alternative.
Dr. Anwar, we've spoken on several occasions. You've evaded this question several times. When exactly will you contest the by-election seat? Well,
if we are absolutely certain that I am eligible to contest now, we would opt to do that immediately. There is no point in deferring the issue. But the issue, there are two issues here. Number one, we have not been given any categorical answer by the authorities, because they can, there are a lot of treachery and trickery here. You go and resign, and one member resigns, then I opt to contest, then they say I'm not qualified. This is this possibility. But more important is that the focus now is forming a new government. So we can do that simultaneously if we are assured that the process will be transparent, the process will be fair, and then constitution and the legal process will be observed and respected.
If and when you become Prime Minister, who will your deputy be?
This will be discussed among the coalition partners. We have now 82. We'll have to discuss with the new members. The consensus is that they will come out, submit some proposals, and we'll have to discuss, and they have asked me to look at it and discuss with them.
But there are some names thrown up so far. We have Lim Guan Eng, for instance. Would that be a potential candidate?
Well, I'm still open. I don't think I should preempt this. Lim Guan Eng is doing remarkably well as Chief Minister of Penang.
All right, Dr. Anwar Ibrahim, thank you so much for your time today.